Yo, what's going on? A pluses, nerd mixes. It is your boy Indy Uchiha, and right now it's probably 1:41 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thursday morning, knocking out your what if review episode 5, Marvel Zombies. Now, before we get into anything, man, yo, if you're watching this review, you know there's going to be spoilers. But can I get a clap of the hands for how flipping cool and how powerful Zombie Wanda was? That was just no, that was just nuts. Zombie Cap looked amazing as well. I saw the IGN review. Boo to them for them giving this a 5, telling them it was too much like zombie stuff going on and not enough storyline. It's zombies. It's zombies. It's Marvel zombies. It's just going to be, I wanted crazy zombie-esque stuff going on. I didn't care about a storyline. And look, the storyline was good. Hank Pym, this is the second thing you done messed up in Marvel What If. Just stop doing stuff, my guy. Go sit down somewhere, my guy. Just stop trying to do heroic things. You're a bad hero, as we see right now. In the comics, you created Ultron. Like, just stop doing things so we stop having to go through what's going on, my guy. Um, yeah, man, this was a very, very interesting episode and what went on. And I love the premise on how everything started with Hank Pym and them going to go rescue Janet Van Dyne. And when they get into the little microscopic world, she is infected with a virus, zombie brain virus. She comes back when they pop her up, and then she starts eating everybody, including Paul Rudd. Yes, because to me, this wasn't Ant-Man, this was Paul Rudd. It was Paul Rudd playing Paul Rudd, and I love Paul Rudd. So it was crazy, and the zombie outbreak started. But it literally started from the point of where uh Hulk is riding on the Bifrost back down to when he smashes into this Sanctus Sanctorum. You know what I'm saying? And that whole thing where he's supposed to go, he's coming, talking about Thanos. That's when Doctor Strange is supposed to come figure out what's going on, and then go find Iron Man, right? Nah, because Iron Man, Wong, and Doctor Strange are already zombies. And by the time Bruce Banner gets outside, he gets attacked by him. Ebony Maw and them, you know what I'm saying, come down, and then they get totally thropped. Like totally thropped by Zombie Cap. Not Zombie Cap, Zombie Iron Man, Zombie Wong, and Zombie Doctor Strange. And the way Zombie Iron Man is just using his it's just it's crazy, man. But let me get a shout out to the voice cast. In this, there is no Tom Holland. I'm sorry, guys. You had musician and Mad Men actor Hudson Thames. He was doing Peter Parker, but you did have Chadwick Boseman coming back as T'Challa. Paul Rudd is Scott Lang. Mark Ruffalo did Bruce Banner. Evangeline Lee did Hope Van Dyne. Paul Bettany did Vision. Sebastian Stan did Bucky Barnes. You had John Favreau as Happy Hogan, which was hilarious. You had Denai coming as Okoye. Emily Van Camp. I love Emily Van Camp in so many different ways. As Sharon Carter, and David Dasmel Chian as Kurt. So, and of course you had Tom, you know what I'm saying, lawyer as Ebony Maw. So majority of the characters came back, and you really couldn't tell the difference between Tom Holland not playing and playing Spider-Man. It was my man, what's his name? Thomas. I think that's his name, ain't it? Thomas? What was it Thomas? Did I get it right? No, it's Hudson Thames. I don't know where I got Thomas from. Hudson Thames did play an amazing Peter Parker in this. Um, so Bruce gets rescued from his zombified friends by Hope Van Dyne and a swarm of ants. I couldn't tell what the heck that was that tore them apart at first, but it was ants. And then Peter Parker grabs them and whisks them away, right? Um, so like I said, in this universe, Hank tried to save Janet, ended up not being able to do it. Janet came back, and she just started eating and devouring everything. The virus just spread like wildfire. It infected a whole bunch of people. You had Cap, Hawkeye, Widow, Iron Man, Black Panther. Um, they all went out to try to like stop the zombie apocalypse and ended up under a pile of hungry zombies. And that didn't look too good in what happened. But it's like the last people of the Avengers that ended up surviving were like Bucky, Okoye, um, I guess you could say Happy Hogan, the dude Kurt, Spider-Man, Sharon Carter, and uh, that's who Bruce Banner ends up hooking up with. And they end up like trapping some signal from Camp Lehi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I couldn't really tell what they were saying in the show. I was too busy watching for jump scares and stuff like sorry guys. I was too bad looking for jump scares and stuff like that. The jump scare joke was funny too. When Peter got him with the jump scare. That was hilarious. Also, shouts out whoever wrote this with Peter Parker, because him keeping his hopes high and everything alive and explaining why he did that with all the death he's been through with Iron Man, with his Uncle Ben, with his mom and dad, and living through all that, and then seeing why he always looks stuff on the sunny side because he has to. That was a heartbreaking but a real moment. So they decide that they're going to hijack this train, right, in order to be able to get to the camp to see where the signal is coming from, right? But they get in there. Of course, they split up. Zombie rule, like number 15 or something like that. It's like never split up, stay together. They end up fighting a bunch of zombies. They end up losing, I think, Kurt and Happy Hogan. But the Happy Hogan fight is funny because who is he with? I think Happy is fighting with, is it Emily Van Camp? Is it Sharon Carter he's with? I don't remember who he was with, yo. That's crazy. Um But he ends up getting eaten by a zombie. But the whole thing is him having the little things on and going the pulsar things on, and every time he's firing off, him going blam 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 blam, and you could tell Favreau was having, you know what I'm saying, a great time with what's going on, and so that was dope. And Spider-Man, they had to try to get the train active or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you get Spider-Man doing his best to, you know what I'm saying, spring loaded to get it started with his webs. He's almost getting thrashed by what's going on, and he almost gets caught. But I think the cape saved him. The cape saved him. I'm pretty sure the cape saved him. I should have watched this episode more than once, but I didn't. I just watched it and it just came to do the review. They eventually got aboard the train. You get a cool fight scene with Bucky and Cap. Bucky ends up getting the best of Cap and ends up taking the shield. So you kind of get Captain Bucky, or the Winter Captain, or Winter America for a second. But during the fight, Hope gets infected. Um, the train runs out of gas, so she knows she's going to die. That's where they had the whole scene with Peter trying to get his high hopes and stuff up like that. So she ends up growing large to giant girl, I guess, or giant woman, whichever floats your boat, and carries them over like a sea of zombies to this camp, and just falls out after there because she's gonna die. See the zombies crawl up on her, stuff like. I don't know why nobody put her out her misery, like shot her with something or something like that. Put her out her misery. They just sat there, just let her get infected, knowing that she could possibly be a problem. But I guess you're not too smart when you're doing stuff like that, right? So they get there and they find Vision, and there's something in the Mind Stone that's keeping all the people at bay. So they're not really, the zombies aren't coming through like the broken gate and stuff like that, right? So they get inside, they talk to Vision. He tells them about the Mind Stone and everything, and it's Paul Rudd's head in a jar. Scott Lang's head is in a jar. They do a lot of funny head in the jar jokes that you would get. This is very reminiscent of Futurama to me, and it's just flipping hilarious. But that's when you run into the big bad of the episode. Bum, bum, bum. Come to find out, Vision's been a very, very bad boy. And he couldn't bring himself to kill the woman he loves, so he's been luring people there to feed to Wanda because he can't find her a cure because her powers are too strong. I don't know how that works. It's a great storyline. But when they walk, I think Bucky walks back there. He's looking like for some way out or like something to use in order to get to Wakanda because Wakanda has technology that would be able to use the Mind Stone in order to cure everybody, right? Because Vision was able to cure Scott Lang's head and keep it alive in a jar. Yeah, that. Uh finds Black Panther without a leg because Vision cut off Black Panther's leg in order to feed to Wanda. This is really creepy, right? Gets Black Panther, they go back in, and here comes Wanda just thrashing out, all powerful. And if a zombie Wanda is powerful, I wonder how powerful Wanda's going to be when she comes to being in Doctor Strange and stuff like that. Because this thing was nuts. Vision, seeing his friends in trouble, ends up sacrificing himself in order to help them get away. He rips the Mind Stone out his head, gives it to uh I forget who he hands it to, but they're running to the plane. They're dropping like flies. I think the only people that ended up surviving in this episode, because Okoye got snatched. So Okoye went out like crazy because like they're running. Wanda's just like snatching people back. All you see is a red light, and it's just nuts, the visuals and like everything that's going on here. Because I think the only people that survived were one, the Cape. Yes. The cape, Doctor Strange's cape is amazing. Kind of reminds me of the carpet from Aladdin. It just steals the show every time it's on screen, and it's around Scott Lang's head. Also, Banner hulks out and stays behind, and it's just beating up zombies in order for his friends to get away. That was crazy. I think it was T'Challa, Peter, and Scott Lang's head and the cape were the only ones to escape, right? And they're going to Wakanda. Even have a Janet Van Dyne zombie reaching out trying to grab him. And one of the coolest moments of this episode is when she threw the zombie at the plane like she was trying to make it crash. So you're getting to fly over to Wakanda, right? And I mean, Scott's head's still in a jar, and the cloak of levitation is around us. So at least he can move around when he wants to. T'Challa's missing a leg. Peter's like, I don't know how he even has a shred of hope left at all. I don't understand. And they're like, I think 30 minutes or something out from Wakanda. And then like we do a shoot over of Wakanda. And what do you see? An infinity gauntlet wielding zombie Thanos, and then it cuts off. It's over. It is completely over. There's the world is dead. This universe is done. Done. Uh Peter's zombie training video was glorious. It was amazing. It reminded me of like skits out of Zombieland on how to survive or like the rules of zombies. That was really cool. Um, the fact that they had Kurt and Happy in here. Happy was amazing. Happy Hogan was really cool. Like I said, the blam blam every time he shot the repulsor glove was nuts. And just the way Wanda used her chaos magic in this episode, and the torment that you had from Vision and Wanda's relationship, like even in what if their relationship can't be successful, something always has to go wrong. And just knowing that Vision just kept her around after she died, and when Vision died, the way the zombie Wanda went over there and just, you know what I'm saying, cried on her, and the lengths that Vision went to do to try to keep Wanda alive, even, you know what I'm saying, it's nuts. It's nuts. Marvel needs to like let them have a happy moment, man. This was a really good episode. um I enjoyed it a lot, and if this is what we're gonna get from me, give me more. Give me more. Just keep feeding it to me. Just, nom, 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 nom. I'm gonna eat it all up. Nom, 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 nom. Just like I eat these just like I eat these Airheads bites. Mm. Just keep giving me what if. I'm gonna take it up. Just like I'll drink it all down, just like I do this Zoa. Thank you. Dwayne The Rock Johnson for a delicious zero sugar energy drink that actually has flavor to it. Thank you, Marvel What If, for actually giving me Marvel animated shows that are worth watching. Thank you. Let me know what y'all thought about the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode of What If in the comments below. I can't wait to watch the next episode, guys. If you're watching this, make sure that you check out all our reviews and stuff on our channel. Check out my interview with the Kickstarter with Ashley Esper, the creator of Ralph's. She's doing a Kickstarter to put out a new book. So you guys make sure you check that. I'm going to try my best to get to the Kickstarter event she's going to have at the comic shop to get some extra footage for you guys. Put it up on the Instagram and different stuff like that. Just stay tuned to what we're doing. You will have the AEW Dynamite review coming up later today. You got the All Out review already up. Yes, we're doing wrestling now. We're trying to cover all nerd and geek pop culture. All right, guys. But until then, go ahead and listen to Adam tell you how you could join the Patreon for extra content. I see you guys later. Keep it A+. Indy out.
If you enjoy our content and want to be a part of helping our channel grow, become a patron supporter. We have affordable tiers to choose from that offer a variety of exclusive and early access content, from audio files for all of our shows for you to enjoy on the road, access to our Discord community, and plenty of reactions, reviews, character breakdowns, and more. Check us out at patreon.com/A+opinions. And as always, remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so anytime we drop a brand new video, you will be notified.